Actually, would you mind if we did it like I've been interviewed?
Yeah.
So it'd just be a bit more casual. So our mission is to wage war on dull online learning. So the world is full of awful online learning solutions, and Dr. Dull is everywhere around us, and it is our job, it is our mission, it is our passion to basically wake up and shake up the e-learning industry so that we can produce awesome online learning that learners love. So as an organisation, we have very, very clear ideas about how we want to think and feel when we come into work. And those have been shaped and honed with the tribe here at Growth Engineering over the first sort of 5 to 7 years of the company's history. And we have shaped those into 3 very core values that we are absolutely passionate about. We recruit people that share those values, and we expect behavior every single day around those values. And they are: first, be kind. Be kind to yourself and be kind to the people, that you work with. Secondly, be bold. Be bold in what you believe in to make, us as a company achieve our goals. But also be bold with our clients. Help our clients be the best that they can. Thirdly, be responsible. Be responsible for yourself. Don't overwork, don't underwork. Be responsible for your clients. Make sure that you do what you say you're going to do. So it's those 3 things that we live and die by here at Growth Engineering. And hopefully it is those values that also makes it a really happy, vibrant, and wonderful place for you to share your life's energies for the time that you're on this journey with us. So the history of growth engineering probably goes back to the fact that I'm dyslexic, and so I didn't have the greatest time throughout my early educational time. It ended up in me being removed from school, should we say. And so during that time, I kind of realized that education is not necessarily the same for everybody, but as human beings, we are all insanely curious. And the more we learn, we love learning, we're born curious. And so it really kind of started there, my interest in trying to find different and new ways of getting people to connect with learning and to have that sense of, curiosity and love of lifelong, interest. But, segueing forward, I started my career in software sales, and I absolutely loved the energy and the pace of the way technology changes. I was then lucky enough to do my postgrad at Harvard University in Boston, and also had my first experience working in the dot-com boom and bust. So I worked for a company called Fairmarket that was later sold to eBay. And the whole idea of the internet was just coming alive at that time. And I just thought it was the most wonderful way of delivering a product, but a product that lives. I mean, the great thing about having, an internet-based product is that it can change, it can morph according to, what your customers demand. So when we came back from Boston after we'd finished our postgrad, I started Growth Engineering with a very clear idea that I wanted to build an internet-based company. But obviously I'm not a coder. I don't have an absolute clue. But what I could sell was my services with regards to sales consultancy. So I was recruited by some of the big banks and the early stage VCs, and they would ask me to go into some of the technology investments that they'd made and look at their sales and marketing functions and say, are these companies actually going to be able to take the product that we have invested in, and are they going to be able to build a company out of it? And unfortunately, the answer to that, in many of cases, was no, because of course you can't build a product without market validation, and you can't build a product without selling it. And so this is why, this is how we started Growth Engineering. I would sell my services as a day rate, and then I would pay the first developer, and then I brought on Simon Blackburn, and Sarah Gorton, who I'm sure at some point you'll meet, our office angel, and that's how we started. And that's how we started the company. We started selling the technology, which started off very small, and then we were lucky enough to attract some absolutely fantastic people, into the company, and that was really the story. We started off in a bedroom, and then went to an attic, and then went to a basement, and then went to an ex-yoga studio, and then finally we find ourselves 14 years later, in a proper office. But I would say the overall kind of story of Growth Engineering is really one of, a close team, a team that basically is able to reflect on the mistakes it's made, with a strong culture, and hopefully one that people enjoy working in. And I think one of the things that our clients say to us a lot is how much they enjoy working with the team in Growth Engineering. And I think that's a testament to the fact that we do have a strong culture here, and people enjoy coming to work. And so that enjoyment in work spills over into passion and advocacy in our client relationships. I believe what makes Growth Engineering different from the rest of the online learning industry is very simply the fact that we are not followers. We go with our gut. If we don't like it, we don't do it. So when people say, you need to be doing this, you need to be doing that, we say, well, if I don't love it, why are the learners going to love it? So the question is, do you like our platform? Do you think our platform is any good? Would your friends, would your mum, would your kid like our platform? And if the answer to any of those questions is no, I can see improvements, then that's what we do. We don't necessarily go out to the industry and go, oh, we need a bit of AI or VR or whatever. Now we might, okay, we might. But the answer is not to look externally. The answer is to look within the team and to our own creativity and think, how we wage war on dull online learning. That is what we do. We don't follow, we lead. And this is why we are a tiny, tiny company with a massive global footprint. And we are delivering out to some of the biggest and most challenging companies on a global basis. Companies like L'Oreal, companies like British Telecom. These are challenging clients that we have been able to bring our innovation, our creativity, and our passion for basically creating online learning experiences, which are clear blue water between us and the competition. And as long as we stay true to that core of producing, the best, most vibrant technologies that our learners love, then we'll always stay ahead of the game.
You sold me. I want to hire me now.
Excellent. That's what we're all about. The greatest, the greatest, and the greatest.